I'm with Searle from Hire CFO. In this video, we're going to be talking about Searle's recent success working with Recruitment Revenue. So, Searle, do you mind telling us a bit about yourself and Hire CFO?
Yes. Hi, Sultan. Yeah, my background is accountancy. I'm a chartered accountant, and I've trained with Ernst and Young. And my business, I effectively set it up 3 years ago. In a nutshell, we provide fractional CFOs to mainly SMEs, but also some larger companies. And we also offer recruitment services, again, for CFOs or FDs or financial controllers, if they're a bit bigger. You know, if they're a bigger company, then they may need someone full time, but predominantly part-time CFO services.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. And how long have you been working with Recruitment Revenue so far?
I think, gosh, you should know, but I think just over 2 months now.
Yeah, just over.
Sort of
Yeah,
end of August. Yeah,
yeah,
2.5 months.
yeah. Time flies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask, what were your struggles when it came to lead generation before starting with us?
Yeah, so that's a good one. I mean, we are effectively a startup. So, you know, when you've got limited budget, it's quite difficult. You can't do everything. You need to get the biggest bang for your buck as such. So we were just doing SEO. And I also tried hiring, which I regret now. And that's how we met. You know, through Indeed, someone to do, you know, cold calling and outreach and emails, but it just didn't work out. So I always knew if you've got a good person doing that or a good company, the results can be good. So yeah, those were the challenges before. You know, investing in the wrong people, spending all your time training them, then giving them a few weeks because you think maybe it's a slow week and they'll get better. So you waste a lot of time and money.
Yeah, and yeah, this is something we see a lot with a lot of different clients, especially because recruitment agencies as businesses are essentially two businesses in one. I mean, the candidate side is a whole business in itself, and then the lead gen side, well, you got companies like us.
As we all know, I'm in recruitment, you're in recruitment, and you know, 9 out of 10 times that's the best way to go, because even being in recruitment, I've hired 2 wrong hires
Mm.
and took up all my time. So that's why,
Yeah.
you know, people should use recruiters if they're good.
With us, what sparked your interest in the first place to use our services?
Well, you know, I was looking around and it's very hard because there's so many people offering similar services and there's all these AI and apps, and and what attracted me initially was that the fact that I don't have to hire staff, I don't have that headache, and the fact that you kind of guarantee X amounts of leads is, you know, is perfect. And it's a simple thing for me. You know, with any new service I try, I would do it for a month. If it didn't work, I'd stop. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, that's why we have our guarantees in place so that it kind of eliminates risk for you. Okay, so what would you say the quality of the leads that we provide are like in comparison to the ones that you generated for yourself in the past?
Honestly, they were much better quality. I mean, and I know we've only been working for a couple of months now, but I can tell they better because we were closing probably 1 out of 5 before,
Mm.
and we're now closing 1 out of 3. So they, you know, a number, just to give a number to leads is irrelevant because they can all be crap leads, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think as well, what we do is we have like a rigorous qualification process in place to make sure that anyone you're sitting with isn't going to be a tire kicker.
Yeah, I mean, if someone says, hey, Searle, yeah, we're looking in 2 years, that's not a lead.
Yeah. We usually try and get someone that's hiring currently or within the next quarter, right?
Agreed.
So can you tell us about the recent deal that you just closed off of a meeting that we booked you?
Yeah, as you know, this only happened
It's amazing.
a few days ago. It was
Yeah,
unbelievable. I can't give the name for
yeah, that's fine.
confidentiality and purposes, but they're based in the US, and it was a six-sum figure in dollars, which is our biggest deal ever.
Yeah,
That was probably worth about 5 clients to us. That one client.
yeah, crazy.
So yeah, just over the moon. And as I said to you, I'm off to start the project and to meet them. I'm off next week to Florida. So it's
Amazing.
all
Oh,
good.
that was fun. That's amazing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Get some sun and earn some money.
Amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. So you closed a six-figure deal off of just one meeting that we booked for you.
Yeah, and look, I know a lot of it is kind of luck, but there was such a great prospect and now a client that from the initial inquiry to signing a contract was less than 48 hours.
That's amazing. That's exactly what we love.
Quickest and biggest.
Amazing. Great.
So you guys genuinely and that's why I offered to speak today, because that's genuinely I wouldn't have got that client. So it's amazing. It's really amazing.
Well, a win for you is a win for us, right?
Absolutely.
You get something from Florida.
Yeah, I'll bring you some beach sand and some salt water. Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, so my final question is, what would you say to a fellow recruiter considering using our services?
Well, I think it's quite clear on what I've said today. I'm recommending you guys. I've kind of discussed why you should, and I've kind of discussed the risks of you trying to do it yourself. So I think that kind of answer the questions. You guys are good. You know what you're doing, and what I love, you young guys, and you tech savvy. So you use all the whatever tools you need to for calling and for CRMs, and you're very organized. And I don't even have to call you to say, hey, how many leads? All I do is I check my phone and I see, hey, another Zoom booked while I'm at the gym. I mean, that's just heaven.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time today, Searle, and best of luck with going to Florida. Thank you.
Good to chat.